Good morning, everyone. It's wonderful to see your faces on the screen. We've missed you all so much. I want to welcome our distinguished guests, faculty, staff, and especially our graduating students. We're here today to mark a special tradition that serves as a rite of passage. The podiatric physician's oath is one of the final steps that you have worked so hard on your travels to becoming a doctor. In keeping with tradition, President Wilson has sent us a message that we would like to share with you now. Please note that if for any reason you experience technical difficulties, we'll be sending you a link to this video via the chat feature again and again in an email.
Dear graduates of 2020, family, friends, and all who today share in this first ever socially distanced digital commencement, welcome. For such a monumental occasion, this is not what we all anticipated. Yet we're grateful to connect and celebrate this auspicious transformation in the lives of our wonderful graduates. This world crisis forces us to adapt to what I call a crack in time. Our future is not yet clear, but to make better sense of all this, graduates, please, I ask each of you to think back to the very first moment you knew you were destined to be a health professional. Think back, you knew you were destined to be a healer. You were drawn to it. You felt a calling. Do you remember those first sentiments? The first inklings? Now you already have been through many formative challenges, grueling study and difficult clinical rotations, but also rewarding connections with classmates, faculty, patients, and their families, when despite all odds, we laugh together over everyday occurrences in life. Seems very poignant now. But consider how through this unprecedented pandemic disruption, each of us has had to face a harsh new reality. Graduates, we may now have just begun to emerge from the first wave of the most devastating year in education, health services, the economy, and society since the 1918 Spanish flu. This has jammed up communities across the world with death and destruction. Yet, you, our graduates, our new health experts, you have come through this immense challenge, the ambiguity, the sadness, the anxiety, the questions, concerns. You have persevered through times unimagined. So keep it up, because anyone who never gives up is hard to beat. Graduates, in this benighted time, you are now beacons of light for a healthier world that will emerge from this gloomy era. What is next? I have immense confidence you will, in the following days, months, years, and decades, blaze new trails, both rigorously scientific, yet deeply humanistic. Humanism and innovation are, after all, in our institutional DNA. Our beloved Western University of Health Sciences has prepared you for your paths ahead, and Sandy and I very much look forward to hearing about your remarkable accomplishments. We look forward to joyful reunions where we can all gather together in festivity. So keep our Alumni Association aware of your paths in life, your careers, your personal growth. And on behalf of the faculty and staff of Western University of Health Sciences, we all happily celebrate this monumental day with each and every one of you. Congratulations, graduates. We could not be more proud of you, and we warmly welcome you to the WesternU alumni family. Until we meet again, as you enter this next chapter of life and career, remember to teach, to heal together.
Thank you, Dr. Wilson. Now it's indeed a pleasure to introduce our Associate Dean of Clinical Education and Graduate Placement, Dr. Jonathan Leibowitz, to lead our hooding of the graduates. Dr. Leibowitz.
Loved ones of our graduating class, I now ask that you please facilitate a treasured honor, which symbolizes the culmination of your graduate studies and the transition from student to doctor and now fellow colleague. Hooders, please hood your graduate by placing the hood so it drapes over their shoulders with the satin side against their back and the velvet side facing you. Once the hood is on, turn the satin side towards you. I now introduce our name announcers, Dr. Rebecca Mulmer, Dr. Jared Shapiro, and Dr. David Schaffler. Graduates, please be in your video frame as your name is called.
Oh, so I guess the hood is all done together.
Yeah. I'm honored to announce Dr. Omid Austin Barari. Oh, you want to come in, baby? Come in, baby. Yes, I want you to. Dr. Kunal Krishan Bhan. Dr. Daniel Bingham. Dr. Francis Castillo. Dr. Michelle Elaine Chan. Dr. Stephen Ryan Cooperman. Dr. Eric Eugene Duffin. Dr. Jacob Irving Green. Dr. Anne He. Dr. Hans Karl Humrich. Dr. David Heyer.
What the hell, babe?
Dr. Karanjot Kaur.
Dr. Paul Myung Kim. Dr. Chulu Lin. Dr. Tyler Murdoch McCrae. Dr. Susie Martikian. Dr. Saman Nasabi Tabari. Dr. Elizabeth Hannah O. Dr. Ashley Joy Panganaban. Dr. Opal Patel. Dr. Case Taylor Ratty. Dr. Mario C. Reyes. Dr. Shazeb Ali Rizvi. Dr. Tyler Rodricks.
Dr. Asim Saini. Dr. Artin Shakbandarian. Dr. Emily Sun Shibata. Dr. Dr. John Stephen Stanger. Dr. Sean Marshall Steenberg. Dr. Rohan Kumaran Thumbi. Dr. Jeremiah Thomas. Dr. Brianna Dean Vesley. Dr. Sammy Sheehan. Dr. Thomas Hideo Yates.
Yay. I don't know what to do.
Dr. Joshua Yosef Zadeh. Dr. Samantha M. Zadanowitz.
My phone looks so different. Dr. Michelle Elaine Chan.
Dr. Joshua Yosef Zadeh.
Who's she? I don't know who she is either.
Congratulations, the class of 2020. So now I introduce to you our Assistant Professor of Podiatric Medicine, Surgery, and Biomechanics, Dr. Aksan Nuvong, to administer our podiatric oath.
Good morning, fellow guests. With the exception of the graduates, we ask that you please turn off your video at this time. Graduating class of DPM 2020 and fellow podiatric physicians, please read along with me in reciting the podiatric oath. The oath can be found on page 4 of your program. I do solemnly swear to my God on my honor, to those who have taught me, and by all things that I hold sacred, that as a practitioner of podiatric medicine, I shall abide by the following precepts. I shall above all hold paramount the welfare of my patient, regardless of fee or favor. I shall neither prescribe nor give any treatment or drug which will be detrimental to his or her well-being. I shall endeavor to uphold the dignity of the professional way of life, the aims which are to render public service. I shall cherish those who have taught me, holding high their principle and precepts. And I pledge that I shall do everything that I'm able to do to promote and to protect the profession of podiatric medicine and to aid my fellow practitioners. In swearing to this oath, I hereby dedicate myself in service to the health of humanity, and I hold as my goal the relief of pain and suffering. If I keep this oath, may I receive God's guidance in the practice of my art, and may I enjoy my life in the respect of all men and women. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class. You are now doctors and our colleagues. I'm so proud to say that. Your class, the class of 2020, and your response to recent events reminds me of the saying that one of my attendings used to say, and I have since found out it's from a man named Roger Crawford. I often repeat it: being challenged is inevitable. Being defeated is optional. You could have panicked. You could have felt sorry for yourselves, but you're not could have kind of people. You proved that you wanted to get on with life. That drive is what brings us to this virtual oath ceremony instead of a long online graduation. That was your choice. You proved that just a couple of months ago, when we called upon you to leave rotations across the nation and to shelter where you felt safe. But now you are doctors and you're hospital employees with a job to do. We can no longer pull you out of these situations, overcrowded emergency departments and wards teeming with illness, as much as we may still want to protect you. I caution you to care for yourselves as conscientiously as you care for your patients. I also caution you to remember that some patients will be very difficult, while others will be kind and appreciative. Have compassion for them both. Remember that each patient is just seeking some happiness and trying to avoid suffering, just like you. Lastly, don't wait to live your lives, or you'll reach the end having only gone through the motions. There's no perfect time to have a child, to travel, to start a new venture. Do not wait. As a friend of mine says, live deeply, not so fast. Savor the minutes, because before you know it, they turn into years. Go out and have a wonderful life, my friends. We're going to close the ceremony now and end with some celebration. We'd like to officially welcome the Doctor of Podiatric Medicine class of 2020 into the DMPM profession. Congratulations on earning your doctorates. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you for attending. Have a wonderful day. Over to
You know about the Zoom graduation. It was very touching.
You read it all.
I was gonna say, we're not worthy.
Tim wants to say hi too.
All right, congratulations, guys. You did good.
Great work, guys.
Great work.
Thank you.
Take care, everybody.
Everybody.
Bye. Bye. Congrats, everyone.
Congratulations, 2020.
Congratulations, everyone.
Everybody.
It's over.
Oh,
The whole graduation.
The part.
Oh, I know.
Congrats, everyone.
Congratulations, everybody.
Congrats,
Great work.
I know. Well done, well done.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day, guys. Bye.
At home.
Congratulations.
Congrats, you guys.
We're good,
Congratulations.
guys. Big virtual hug to everybody.
Virtual high fives for everyone. Gotta get going. Planning is starting. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Congrats. It was an honor. Thank you all so much for everything.
Oh my gosh.
Congrats.
Good job, everyone. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats, everyone. Thank you so much for everything.
You're welcome. Good luck on your residency.
Absolutely. Stay safe.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.
Go celebrate. Go celebrate.
Everyone.
Graduation.